we're gonna see if we've finally gotten rid of the issues we suffered yesterday, so that when Call of Thursday comes around, we don't have to worry. Let's see here. We're gonna play some music for you guys. So far, no problems. Okay, so we got a warning, but that is fine, because very cool, very cool. We did experience some issues, but I hope those were natural. It is giving me some warning signs though, but we'll see. Also, hello, thank you for tuning in, both Pretty Dan and Get Celius. I have a stability monitor going on right now. I'm looking at it. It looks pretty meh right now, but yeah, we're gonna use this for some additional data. It did turn out that I had virus on my computer that was the kind of virus that would that does cryptocurrency on the behalf of somebody else, which is an asshole thing to do. I got it from the Control Returns installer, which was annoying, so that's even more of a reason to tell Konami to go fuck themselves, because what the hell? I want to play some Contra and you're gonna give me a cryptocurrency virus? Thank you, you're almost as bad as Capcom right now. What the hell? So that was a thing. Yeah, we're still getting issues. Oof. Let's see here. Yeah, things are still looking a bit sluggish, apparently. It's not as bad as last time, but it's still... I'm gonna look at the stream thing later. Either way, let's do some gameplay, because we're doing a lot of things like right now, all at the same time. So yeah, we're still doing the Facebook, YouTube, Twitch thing, and we are also streaming from the PS4 to the PC back to you guys, so that's a lot of stress on the network. Either way, we're here to play some King of Hearts 2002 UM, so we're gonna just do a play around of this game. So let me turn off the music. The music is being streamed from YouTube, which is not very fond of not very fond of well, YouTube. YouTube is not very fond of, well, you know, YouTube, Chrome, Google Chrome, those things, put those things together and you have a recipe for disaster, is what I'm saying. So yeah, let's see here. We're not gonna play Torchlight 2 today. We're gonna play King of Fighters 2002, which is over here. This one. So let's see, we're gonna boot up the game. We're gonna see how this actually works out. And definitely looks like we still have issues. It's probably buffering again. Something is up. Ah, yes. Are things still working for you guys? Are you getting any issues? We have... I can definitely tell we have way fewer issues than we had yesterday, but things are still not good. King of Fighters 2002. Oh, Echo. Echo. That is bad. Okay. There we go. Much better. Now, let's see here about the settings. I think I may have... Torchlight 2 is a great ARPG. It's a bummer Torchlight 3 was not good. Also, hello Dan. Thing about Torchlight 3 is I actually have not played Torchlight 3, but I saw some reviews because it was on sale recently. Obviously, I went for the safe bet because I know for a fact that Torchlight 2 is pretty great. But as far as Torchlight 3 goes, I wasn't sure, and it seems like the game got like huge overhauls with patches, and that it actually, and it was one of those games that, according to what I've seen, it's been updated from, you know, highly questionable to something that is actually pretty good. It was one of those reviews, you know, like when they talk about the game like a few years later, like this game a year later, did it actually become something? How did it go? You know, like multiple patches later, did they fix the thing? That it was a thing with King's Bounty 2 that I played for a little bit for you guys, where there have been multiple patches for King's Bounty 2, and they have been absolutely massive. One of them actually added like really improved lighting to basically every single area in the game. And it also made the frame rate smoother, so it was one of those patches that makes the game look better, but also run better at the same time. And if reviewers had their hands on that version of King's Bounty 2, they would have definitely given it, you know, better reviews. It's a shame, actually, where it's like, it feels like they pushed the game out when it was simply good enough, but not what they actually intended, and the thing about what they intended came, you know, like a month later. So for King's Bounty, definitely like I've seen other games that had oh shit, I almost tripped. I had to get a thing from my pocket. There we go. Oof. I have a couple. I had a controller lying around. Okay, so but we're here to play some King of Fighters and see how it goes. How's the stream running for you guys? Because I see red, lots of red. It is not, according to the stats, it's not going very well at all. So let me know. Now, let's see here. First of all, I'm gonna try to figure out how to select alternate versions of characters. That's not how you do it. What button do you actually press? No, not that one. Oh wait, there's no alternate version of Kyo, is there? Let's go... Kenzo. Nope. So far, no problem with the video. That is really good to hear. So apparently, the configuration is a good middle ground. Because I did set down the scaling. I put down the scaling quite a bit to like mitigate any issues. So that's good. And I'm also using a different buffer to compensate for lag spikes. It adds like sort of a delay so that you know, the stream has time to catch up. Either way, let's figure out how to actually select alternate characters. There we go. Kenzo. Very interesting choices on the alternate characters. You have Kenzo, who's not usually a character that has an EX version, like almost ever. But he did change quite dramatically in the Nest Saga, where they took away his fireball. They took away his fireball, and he became like this. I mean, he was sort of still the same character because Kenzo was always like crazy rush down the game. But you know, they take away his fireball, and now he has no zoning. But he's even worse when he's in your face now. We also have let's see here. Where is that guy? There's so many characters on the screen. We have Takuma has an alternate version. Let's see, Mary doesn't have one like she has in 98. Geese. Oh yeah, you can play as Nightmare Geese. You can play as this guy. Oh yeah, let's see. Let's start things off with a really dumb thing you can do in this game using this character. Let's see here. 4 jump 1. Nah, that's not the one. 4 jump 2 then. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna make the character jump back and forth like this. And then You can make this happen. If you keep charging the fireball like this, and they jump into it, then oof. And you can even grab them with this and just hit them with a super, and that's basically death. Like that, you should just see how much damage this is. Just hold on, let's see here. 1, 2, ah, damn it. Damn it. It's probably not gonna happen in a real match. Wow. I need a bigger character for this. Let's do Rugal versus Goro Diamond. This guy's probably big enough to get this consistently. Oh no? Not? Let's see, let's make sure I actually have the buttons down. Ah, stop. Oh my god. Okay. So let's see here. We have this. Bum 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 bum. Let's see, you remember that thing I taught you. What was the thing you taught me? So I see I messed up with some of the text. Anyway, let's make him jump again. Oh, come on. Yeah, like that. And, oh, no. Yeah. This is hard to set up, actually. Because the positioning is pretty weird. Yeah, there we go. Okay. How do you actually reset? Let's see here. Select button. We want to have a restart. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it didn't work? Huh. This is supposed to work. Do I need to have a counter hit? I keep pressing the wrong button. Let's see. It doesn't work on this guy? I told you about the Rugal back turn hitbox years ago. Oh, sorry. I read that wrong. I thought that was Get Celius. I told you about it years ago. That made some melee stuff and nameless stuff. Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought that was Get Celius was talking. Because your name is the same color, so I thought that was him. Yeah, okay. It's holding up better. Yeah, I'm still getting the red, but it's actually turning up. So it went from red to yellow, so things are definitely improving. I have a thing going in the background, but yeah. We do have a video about that. Since you're here, Arya, do you remember like what the prerequisite is for like hitting that super? Because it didn't connect on Goro for some reason, but I know it's a thing. Let's try the gal we originally started with. Let's just do this. Wow, that was a weird hit. Ah, that was too late. There we go. Yeah, either way, if you actually land this, that's death. There's also one of my favorite tricks that has it's nameless, a thing that K4 had, where he can do some really dumb stuff. We're gonna turn off the forward jump. We're also gonna stage select random. So like this. Okay, so this guy has this grab that is a hard knockdown, and he also has a super that is let's see here, skill list. Nope. Oh, there we go. For her. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, not exactly that thing. I was gonna say it's timing based, but you got it while I was typing. Yeah. I couldn't remember for sure it was counter hit only or a timing based, because I also know that the hitbox on his grab is like a bit small, like it's only his hand or something. But yeah, this guy's pretty crazy, but I especially like this one. Just when you do the hard throw, and then you do the HSDM, which I can't do now because my life is too high. It's basically you can hit this thing like whenever. This thing just always fucking connects. K49 actually got a bit better mileage out of it, but that was like the one thing he had that made him like slightly better. The game still says Dynasty Warriors 7. Huh, that is odd. Let me fix that. I could have sworn I even went and got the let's see here. Go here. Mute that. Oh yeah, it's the title of the stream that's correct. The game is not. Okay, let's see here. Stream. Where do you change that again? Tempest TO, hello. Welcome to this improv SNK Appreciation King of Fighters 2002 play around thing. Yeah. I'm not sure how it works in this game. He's obviously turned around, but K49 actually allowed this thing that he had his version of this move, the Akira tentacle arm. It straight up OTG'd. Like, it picked people off the floor. It did not care about your position at all. It just hit you. We have so much to explore in this game, though. Like, there are so many characters. I guess there's like the Ignis Infinite, the thing that even the AI knows about, where you just do this, and you just juggle them like this for as long as you want, and then you can finish them off with, like, say, a DP, or like his super, like this one, because you can just combo into anything like that. This guy is a terror. He also has this integrational universe, which is yeah, this move hits OTG. Or at least it should. Either way, you can I'm pretty sure you're supposed to be able to hit this. Why is it not? Why are you not cooperating, Diamond? What is your issue today? Am I doing it too early? I think I might be doing it too early. There we go. Title says SNK Appreciation, but the game identified is Dinosaur 7, at least on Twitter. Oh, yeah, okay, okay. So that's the issue. Let's see if I can go and fix that. Let's see here. King of Fighters. I guess Twitch doesn't know what King of Fighters is. I'm trying to do it, trying to do it. That is pretty annoying. Come on. Surely. King of Fighters. There we go. 2002. Unlimited match. Okay, there we go. Okay, fixed. Most of the boss characters didn't change much in the game. Let's see here. Our Mikado says also to note the stream's holding. I was gonna say timing based. Tempestio says game still says. I fixed the title. It now should say King of Fighters 2002. Pretty cool. Dan says most of the boss characters didn't change too much in the game. Yeah, they're pretty much identical to how they are when you play as them. The only real change that I noticed is that they seem to do less damage than their boss versions do. Typical SNK stuff. Sometimes when you have a playable boss character, they will do double damage and have double health. But when you play them, it seems like they try to tone them down a bit so that they're not as crazy when it comes to damage. But they're still OP as hell, though. Yeah, I managed to find King of Fighters 2002 bit. Now, let's see here. What else can we explore in this game? There's so much. There is... so many different versions of characters. Does Diamond still have this ridiculous command throw thing? Oh yeah. This was this move was one of my favorites when I first played King of Fighters for the first time, like way back. I practiced this so hard. Stormy Mountain Uprooter. I still remember the command. At least I definitely know the command. I'm just gonna have to practice my half circles. I was always bad with them. There we go. And then you do this, and then you do this. Yeah. Best move. Pretty sure he has some... oh. I see what the problem is. Oh, come on. There we go. Just go doing grab things. And of course this max 2, which is running grab. Or it's performed like one. Oh wait, wrong direction. There we go. Dong, 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 dong. That one is actually a worse version of the one he used to have in 2002. The one he had in 2002 was if he had 2 bars and he was in max mode, if he touches you in max mode, you die. Like, it's just gonna do all of your health. Like, way more than you have health. Oh, hello. Hello, Sophie Catgirl. This is SNK Appreciation. It's really just a stream to see if we got the stream issues sorted out. It seems to be better, but I might have to do some tinkering still. I did find out that I had a virus that was one of those Bitminer Bitcoin things that mines for Bitcoins that I got from the Contra installer. So another reason to say use the hashtag fuck Konami, because fuck those guys for almost breaking my computer in half. Like, what the hell? Check your goddamn installers. Yeah, and then you shake it all around. Hello, Darren Meerschaum. Oh, wow, we have so many people here. Okay, fuck, we could talk about the, game then, I guess. Let's pick somebody more fitting for this. Let's see here. Because this is the game that made, you know how Dragon Ball FighterZ has like 10 different versions of Goku, and like 10 different versions of Vegeta, and like 5 different versions of them fused together? This is where all of that started. So you have this guy. This is King of Fighters 2002 UM. This is the 4th title update, I believe. They made several versions, but either way, we have Kyo Kusanagi right here. Main character. He's in every single game. He's actually in more games than this guy. And Iori is probably more famous than he is. But Iori was not in the very, very, very first game. He's only been in every game since. So Kyo Kusanagi is the main character. And he has a lot of fucking clones. A lot of them. So here, down here, we have Super Saiyan Kyo Kusanagi. And here we have Super Saiyan Blue Kyo Kusanagi. And here we have, I don't know, Ultra Super Saiyan Goku God Kusanagi. So you have 4 Kyos in this game. They're all a little bit different. You can see that this guy is clearly not this guy. You see how they're totally different. Not at all the same character. Like, this guy has a frown, this guy has a smile. This guy has a blue outfit, this guy has a red outfit. Totally not the same character. Also, this guy, who is Psycho Kyo, he looks a lot more like Kyo than you might think based on his portrait. But either way, so you can pick a whole team of Kyos and you still have to choose to leave one out. Because you only get to pick 3 characters in this game on a team. So you have 4 Kyos, and if you want to make a team of Kyos, you have to pick which one does not get on the team. That's how many we have. So we're going to pick Kyo versus Kyo. You can see how they're totally not the same guy. Totally different outfits, skin tone, different hair. One of them has a headband. Their fighting stance is not at all the same because, you know, they have different gloves or something. So this guy is Rekka Master. He has what's it? Damn, half circles. Yeah, Goku 1 and Goku 2. So yeah, King of Fighters 2002 obviously came out in 2002, but this is I think, like I said, a 4th title update, because King of Fighters 2002 got ported many times. So you had King of Fighters 2002 on the AES and MBS, which is SNK arcade machine. And then you had King of Fighters 2002 on the Dreamcast, which corrected a mistake that they made by not including a character who is, man, there are so many characters on the select screen. Where are you? Oh, here. King was not in King of Fighters 2002 Vanilla. And also, we have another popular character who's totally not a clone of Kyo at all. Completely original character, Shingo, who looks nothing like Kyo, does not fight like him at all, doesn't wear the same outfit at all, and he totally doesn't have the origami flame or, you know, the DP or anything like that. But yeah, so they included those two characters on the Dreamcast version. And then they also added playable Rugal. I think you can probably play him in the arcade version, the original one, but either way, they added him as a standard character that you just had on the select screen. And then they weren't satisfied with that, because they wanted to do more King of Fighters 2002, so they also ported the game to the PS2, which was, you know, the hot thing at the time, and they added a couple more characters. They added characters like, man, I'm messed up, let's see here. They added characters like, where are you? This guy. They added this guy, who is not even part of the NES saga, but he was part of the PS2 version of King of Fighters 2002. Even though he's not in the plot at all, like at all, he's been dead for several years by the time the NES saga actually starts in 99. He died in 96. So he's not alive or part of any events or anything at all. Yeah, Goku 1 and Goku 2. Yeah, these guys are... I could go on a whole rant about, like, clone characters, because we have the classic... The classic, like, how... for example, Ryo Sakazaki over here. He had the head swap version of... his dad started out as a head swap of him. Which is, let's see here, where's Takuma? Takuma is on the senior dad team, so that's down here, this guy. So those started out as head swaps. They were different characters. Takuma was just faster, stronger Ryo. Like he had the same moveset basically, but he had a different head. He wore a mask. And he had a faster fireball, heavier hitting DP, faster Tatsu, and he also had a multi-hit punch, which just was the same move, but it did more damage. But yeah, he was like better Ryo, but you know, he didn't fight like Robert, the other character from Art of Fighting. So these characters are not head swaps. But either way, so you have head swaps. Street Fighter has that a lot, Ryu and Ken, they started out like that, but they're not supposed to be the same guy. That's what I'm getting at. They're not supposed to be the same guy. Like Ryu and Ken, they're not exactly the same. Ryu has like a bigger emphasis on his fireball game. Ken has a bigger emphasis on his Shoryu. Ken is the only one who does like the flaming Shoryu. Ken also has like multiple kicks that Ryu doesn't. Ken has like slower frames on some of his attacks, or like in Street Fighter 4, Ken has slower sweep but it's safer on block. Ryu has the super fast sweep but it's highly punishable on block, that sort of thing. And then you have characters who are just clones. Like literal clones. Kyo 1 is a clone of Kyo Kusanagi. Like in the plot even in the plot, he's actually a clone, story-wise. So Kyo Kusanagi in universe actually knows that he has a bunch of fucking clones, and he does not like them at all. He wants them to be gone because they are like a mockery to him. And we also have the classic MK, the color-coded ninjas, so to speak. The color-coded ninjas are like their own thing, where they're not actually clones like Scorpion and Sub-Zero in Mortal Kombat. They're two different people, They just look exactly the same in the early games. That's like the only difference is that they have different special moves, and they have one of them has a yellow outfit and the other one has a blue outfit. But outside of that, their uppercut is exactly the same, their sweep is exactly the same, the throw is exactly the same, like jabs, high jabs, punches, kicks, the roundhouse, exactly the same. The only difference is that they have a different colored outfit and their special moves are different. So you have like a whole variety of like what a clone character is, and it's pretty rare that you have these guys who, you know, are actually literal clones. Either way, let's see here. We can actually explore a bit, because these characters actually are not that similar when you look at like this guy, for example. He has Kyo's standard moveset from the older games. He has this giant poke thing. He has the command normal. He has the traditional fireball. He has the double lifts kick. And of course the DP. He has the run and grab thing. Just classic Kyo. Like the way Kyo was before they made him a Rekka character. Like, that's who this guy is. So he has a story to, like, he's like some sort of cyborg in one of the games, and he's like a clone, like mirror copy of Shitsuru Kagura that she made in the image of the guy that Kyo Kusanagi used to be. It's really convoluted, but either way, he has this classic stuff. He has this triple kick that Kyo doesn't have anymore. He has the standard uppercut thing when he does this. He has the closed normal attacks, the elbow, the uppercut, the knee, or the kick to the knee. And he has this sort of weird roundhouse thing. But then when you start switching the characters, so like this guy is awfully familiar. He's just the version of Kyo that you used to play. And then you have this guy. And this guy. So you start looking at their move list and you see this guy does an elbow as his far light attack. He doesn't throw a punch, he actually does an elbow. He also doesn't do the far reaching kick, he does a knee attack instead. He does have this same kick. And he has that same kick. This attack is the same. This one is very similar but not the same one. He doesn't turn around. He has the classic sweep, and then you start doing his special moves. So he has the fireball, but he actually does not have a DP, because this is his DP. If you do a DP motion, he actually does this. And this move has crazy fucking invul, like a DP. You could actually do the GCA, the counterattack thing. This thing has, for every single character, this attack is supposed to beat everything. Everything. Jabs, supers, it doesn't matter. Like, you can do his Orochi Nagi like this and you just get hit out of it. But if you are clever, you can... I just need to be fast enough. Oh, wait. It actually beats the GCA. It has so much fucking invul, it actually beats a GCA. Like that. I mean, granted, you have to do it very quickly, but still. Like, even if they do a DCA, this thing just beats it outright. I did do some studying on this and actually found out, like, even ridiculous boss characters like Ignis, you can hit him out of his DCA with this attack. It's super ridiculous. You see that? The GCA went through the attack completely whiffing. That just does not happen because the GCA, this thing, it has a hitbox on the character that's bigger than the fucking character. Let's see how far you can actually be. Because a lot of the time you don't actually need to even connect with the character like that. Like, he doesn't even hit me, but the hitbox is so big, it's all the way over there. Wow, we have so many viewers today. What the hell is going on? I didn't even announce this properly, and I don't have anything planned. I appreciate it, but yeah, we're talking Kyo clones. So yeah, this guy also has, let's see, he has his own stuff going on. So he has, of course, the Serpent Wave, or the Orochinagi, this thing. You can't have a Kyo character without this thing. But he also has this Vermilion Heaven Exorcism, which is his own thing. This thing. Oh, should turn off the GCA. Let's just do one hit card. Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong button. Okay, so he has this thing. Kyo does not have that move at all. It's a totally original thing, do not steal. He also does have this command attack, that's an overhead. He also has sort of different links. Because his normals are different. But yeah, this is his huge thing. I think it can actually, yeah, it can OTG, hit people on the ground. Instead of doing the grab, if you press that input, he actually does this thing instead. Where he sends them up into the air and you can juggle them with his super. Like that. So, totally original character. He also has Heavenly Feather Slash. Which is, let's see, oh yeah, he does have the double lift kick. This thing. Basically just a fancy version of the Orochinagi, but you know. So we can look at the other Kyo, because we have 2 more to go. Gonna make him fight, I don't know, this other guy, I guess. So this guy has the Orochinagi, or the Aragami Flame, which is the Rekka. This thing. And he also has like multiple versions of this. Ah, that's a Guard Crush? I didn't know that. Huh. I guess you can super cancel it? Let's see. I like the name of this. Fireball. Like, what the hell is that? Fireball. And the Fireball is this move. The DP. Straight up DP. No, nothing fancy. It's just the DP. So he has this attack, the classic Kyo command attack. He has different normals, like this kick. This kick, Kyo does not have this unless he's like super close. If he's super close, he does this instead. He still has the uppercut. Jabs are the same, kicks are the same, except for heavy kick. So heavy kick is very different. He also has the head bop. Let's see here. He has the RED kick. RED kick. Let's see here. Yeah, RED kick, which stands for Rainbow Energy Drop Kick. Rainbow Energy Drop Kick is what RED kick stands for. You can see the rainbow because, you know, you do it like a rainbow pattern. Yeah, like that. And of course he has all of the Rekka stuff. Wicked Chew, Masticate, Oxidation, and so on. And then he has Final Showdown, which is Kyo's Rekka super. And he has this move called Futso no Mitama, which has an additional follow-up. Yeah, basically a super Dragon Punch with a follow-up that I keep missing. Am I pressing too early or too late? That's the question. Let's try just waiting. Ah. There we go. If you do it super early, he just knocks them down. So that's another totally original move by this guy. Kyo cannot do the Futsu no Mitama. It's not on any version of Kyo, like except for this one. He has something called the Final Showdown, which is just his Rekka, and he also has this thing, Kagozuchi, which I think is the grab. Wait, it is 2 half circles back, I'm sure, yeah. Is it? Yeah, it's both kicks too. Sorry, I'm really bad at half circles, especially with this controller. There we go. Yeah, kind of looks like a move Kyo, regular Kyo actually has, but yeah, no. It's this guy, totally original character, And then of course we have the original Neo Kyo. Neo Kyo is just Kyo, but with this sweet-ass white jacket. So he has stuff like, yeah, he has all the usual stuff. He has the Aragami Flame with the follow-ups. He can do kicks, he can do this knockdown thing, he can do... oh god. Yeah. So yeah, he has the usual stuff. He has the Orochinagi. Kyo 2 did not have the Orochinagi. He's the only one who doesn't. This move is such a key component of Kyo's moveset that they decided, let's do a character who's a Kyo clone, but he does not have the Orochinagi, because he does not need the Orochinagi to be his own character. Totally different character. So, let's see, Iron Trigger, yeah, the super, he has the Final Showdown, he has the Orochinagi, and then he has the God's Duster, which is, I think, the only move we haven't seen. A story about the gods. This move, God's Duster, is that he only ever uses it when the plot demands that he's pissed off, like really pissed off. So he only uses it for like when Shitsuru gets hurt by Ash, and when the Nest's people start going after him. He stops using this move when he is in a good mood, plot-wise, and I think that's pretty cool. So they gave a character a move that he only does when he's pissed off. So he only used it against, let's see, Orochi at the end of King of Fighters 97. He comes up with the move to kill Orochi. And then he does it in, I think, 2001 to kill Ignis. Or at least, like, you know, try to beat him. And then he also uses it against Ash in King of Fighters 2003. He gets this move back. So God's Duster is a very interesting attack in the King of Fighters lore, in that Kyo only ever uses it when he's legitimately pissed off and he actually wants to murder somebody. So this move is supposed to kill you. You see how angry he gets when this move gets started? That's him deciding, I'm going to rip your fucking face off and murder you because I'm pissed off right now. I don't care about this slack attitude that I usually have. Like, I'm here to fucking kill people, and I'm gonna use this move to make you die. I will bury you with this move. So that's pretty cool. Like, because otherwise, the only move that he always has as a super is this one, the Orochinagi, the classic. Yo, Defying Zero. Wow, like I said, we have so many people here today, and I didn't even... This is just a test stream, really. It seems to be going better than it was yesterday. But yeah, hello Defying Zero. I just finished going over all of the various Kyo clones and how different they are from each other. Just got off from hotel work. Ah, okay. Yeah, we're just doing, I don't know, showing off King of Fighters 2002, I guess. Let's see here. Here we have Leona, one of my favorite characters. Does she have a special intro with... oh, yeah. She sometimes has a special intro with this guy for no reason at all. Let's see if it's still in this game. Yeah, you see that? You see that? She actually does her special salute intro against Chang. Why? She has no relationship with this guy. She has zero respect for him. Sleepless 1475 is now following. Thank you. This is going way better than I expected, especially since this is just a test stream because we had so many technical issues yesterday. But yeah, let's see here. Leona has a glitch that I can also show off. Like, if you're a super hardcore like King of Fighters fan, everything that I showed off is just like basic stuff that you would already know. But yeah, so we're gonna do the life bar to recovery. Like that. Yeah, notice how she does the special intro. That's so weird. Either way, so Leona has this thing where she can, let's see here, what is the version of this here? Slasher Roll, Spark, Awakening, Grateful Dead, is that the one? Grateful Dead? Wait, am I doing it correctly? No, I'm not. Grateful Dead, let's go. Yeah, this one. I'm not sure if the glitch is still in this version of the game, but yeah. Let's just let him get his health back. We're gonna look at how much actually damage this does. So this is precisely 200. Precisely 200. So we're gonna do the Moon Slasher and whiff. And then do this move again. Ah, so she does not have the glitch in this. However, there is a guy who does. We're gonna do this guy. So he has this command throw that does almost 200. Except if you do this move and then this move, suddenly it does quite a bit more. So normally, normal damage, less than 200. You perform a V-Slasher that doesn't actually hit, no wait, Moon Slasher, that doesn't actually hit, and then sometime later you hit them with this grab, and it does like, what is that, 225-ish? So that's like a 50 damage difference, because you whiffed a move. Like that's pretty crazy, but he also has Final Bringer. Let's see how much damage this does. That's not actually a lot. And then you whiff, and you do this again. He also has a Caliburn. What is that? Yeah, the Hydrant glitch. The Hydrant glitch. How are you, Defying Zero? Also, how is everybody else in the chat? Because there are quite a few of you guys right now, so I'm very interested in hearing how you guys are today. Do tell me. I'm just here showing off the King of Fighters games. I love King of Fighters so much. I played like all of them back. Not back to back, but I played all of the King of Fighters games to and fro, like for decades. First one I played was King of Fighters 94, and I've been playing them on and off since King of Fighters 94. Like, all of them. This is actually not my favorite game. My favorite game would probably be King of Fighters 98 UMFE, the one that's on Steam right now. Ultimate Match Final Edition. The one that's kind of like King of Fighters 98, but it's, you know, better balanced. They gave Krauser the boot. He's still super good, but they nerfed everything about him. Like, more startup on moves, less damage on freaking everything. You made my day for playing playing out UM 2002 today. Yeah, you want to see something in particular? Just let me know. Let's see here. Blue Mary is a character that I have also. Blue Mary is a character that she's the character that made me stop playing Shotos. She was like the first archetype of, or you know, a character who wasn't a Shoto that I actually learned how to play. Blue Mary is like a really odd character to start out with if you're just getting started, because she doesn't have a fireball at all. This is what doing the fireball motion does. And she has like follow-ups to her moves. She has follow-ups to her DP as well. And she has follow-ups on this. So she has no fireballs whatsoever, but she's also not a grappler. She sort of has grabs with this. Suplex. Did I give her... let's see here. Straight slicer. Oh yeah, she has that too. Has to be heavy kick, okay. This thing. Can you follow up on that? Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, she has counters. And she also has real counter. This thing is completely invincible to everything that isn't a throw. And she can command throw you out of it. So if you try to land an attack and she does this, it beats everything. Everything. The only thing that it doesn't deflect outright is a grab. And she can grab you first, so you know. So you have to be really quick to actually hit her out of this, because she can do it very, very, very quickly. Fireballs, like if you try to fireball her and keep her out, it's like she can just do this, and it's like, yeah, no, not doing anything. I don't even need to block. I can just do this. She also has the light version of this is a natural low, like an actual low, and if she does this thing, it's an overhead. So her she can do like mix-ups. That's just like either this or let's see here, like this. And because King of Fighters has this weird rule where an overhead is only an overhead if you didn't combo into it. And this is not a combo. So, you know, this is a legitimate mix-up. And it doesn't apply to lows. She also has this, standing B. That's a low. She's standing up and just sort of stepping on your foot, and that's a low. And she has these terrifying overheads, which is just really bad. And she has this overhead as well. Like, look at the range on this thing. That's an overhead, a standing overhead. She doesn't even need to jump. She can just do this, and it's an overhead. And you can also do, let's see here, yeah, okay. See if I can pull this off. It's been a while. There we go. So she can do, like, half-screen overhead straight into super. Just, and she also has this. That is a low. So blocking against Mary is like, it's gonna be a pain. She can just mix, she can do like 50-50s, like all day, all day, all day, all day. She does not have to respect people guarding at all. She has too many ways to punish you. She has this thing that's an overhead, she has this thing that's an overhead, and she has this low, and the sweep, of course, because her sweep is Has like decent range, is pretty fast. Definitely not the best, but nah. And she also has, let's see here, let's do GCA again. Guard, GCA. See if this works. Wow, that's another reason to use this move, apparently. Oh, come on. Let's see, this one or this one? Give me a sec. There we go. So if you get somebody countered with this move, which is this is not the easiest way to do that. It's almost easier to just react to. You can combo off of that. Man, this is so finicky. Let's see, can I maybe this move instead? There we go. Okay. Try this again. His hand is so big. Yeah, like that. If you get the counter, you can just straight up super people for trying to push buttons. So Mary is, she just became like this character that I love so much because she's so disgusting. Like she has all of the tools that make you afraid to press buttons, and then when you're afraid to press buttons, she has mix-ups for days. And that's not even counting the fact that she also has this fucking thing. A command throw. Super command throw. So if you just sit there, she can just walk up and just do a command throw super. So again, terrifying to press buttons against because she has counters for days. Like this even beats lows. And then she also has like this this high counter that gives her a free super to juggle. And she also has a command throw super. Like she just has everything. She just it's just that she's not a Shoto at all. I was playing this on arcade way back in King of Fighters 94. My favorite King of Fighters, Neo Kyo. Oh yeah, we just went over Neo Kyo before. So this, yeah, I love Mary so much. She's like a complete package. She has a bit of everything. She can harass opponents. She can troll opponents. She can do disgusting combos. She has hit confirms, mix-ups, really good normals, like good range. And but she's not a Shoto. So, like, she became my first non-Shoto character that I felt like I actually know how to play this character. That's let's see here. We have Neo Kyo here, who's obviously the poster boy. We have some interesting characters like Zhang Fei here, who is the only character who has a sidestep. According to Oroshinagi, the wiki, this move here, Tenshin Zango Hoga, this move is a move that you apparently should just do because it just works. And the way it looks is, let's see here, you have two alternatives. So you do the basic Rambu command, forward, and then you press punch or kick. And she does this. If you press kick, she does this. So that's like a mix-up in and of itself, because one of those options is a low and the other one is an overhead. And she sidesteps. Like, there's no sidestepping in this game, but she does not care. She actually goes... She goes into the background. So this move does not... It's like technically not an invincible move, like it has invul frames. It's a move that you don't hit her because she's not there. She sidestepped into the background, and if you try to do an attack, you just whiff. It's like she just rolled or something. So that's super interesting. She also has this thing, Cho Pyron, which is very simple to do. this thing. It's basically sort of a Rekka super. And you can juggle off of it like that. The interesting thing about this is that you see that input for Chopyron. Both punches, back down forward hard punch, back hard punch. What does that look like? What does that input look like? It's almost exactly like a certain Virtua Fighter character who likes to do, you know, this animation a lot. And also likes to hit you with his back a lot. Like, you know, the Tetsusanko. It's a fucking Stone Palm of Doom from Akira in Virtua Fighter with the same fucking input. Those inputs are how you do a Stone Palm of Doom in Virtua Fighter. She has that because she's from Realbot, yeah. Also enjoyed King of Fighters Another Day anime. King of Fighters Another Day, is that the one that's on Steam? Because I know they gave away that one for free. Let's see, oh yeah, she also has the tackle and, am I doing that correctly? Yeah, it's the grab. This thing. 100 hits. And she has this thing. STM version. Which does 103. So one of them does 100 hits, the other one does 103. And the one that does 103 does twice as much damage. Well, I'm not sure what that is about. If you whiff this throw, you can also see like this crystal explosion thing. Also thought that was interesting, like how it has an extended whiff animation. Let's see here, in this version you also have the uber, hyper, mega, ultra top tier character, Kasumi. Who is, at least in every tier list that I've seen so far, she's just the best character in the game. Just the best, no contest. She's in the S tier, everybody else is below her. One of the many reasons for that is because she has this thing called Mind's Eye Vinefall. This thing is fucking broken. Let's see here. The only move that Zhang Fei is missing from Realbot is the bicycle kick. Oh, okay. Love that some of her supers are either references or nods to Realbot, specifically that 100 hits because that text counters from Realbot. Yeah, you're right about that. There's also like King of Fighters 2001 where Zhang Fei has, randomly she will do 2001 hits. Yeah, the best version of Kasumi. Let's talk about this fucking thing. You see this thing? This thing. Like, what does that look like? What does that look like? It looks like a counter move. It looks just like a counter move. Like, you know, she has lots of counter moves like this one and this one and you know, this one. And then you have the opponent do like say a GCA, like you know. Let's see here. Oh, she's so fast. She can block a GCA. That's crazy. Let's see. Let's find something that's cancelable. Just need to be okay, that's cancelable. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can just, or we could just make him attack, I guess, because this is, let's see here, attack. There we go. No. Yeah, like that. Okay, so he's just gonna attack instead. Yeah, like that. So you do this thing, and it's a fucking super. It's a fucking super. Like it looks like a regular counter, like one of these, but it's a fucking super. So she just looks like she's standing there, and then it hits, and it's like, oh shit, super. Now, We can have a look at like how much damage this thing actually does, and also we're gonna do the gauge like a normal gauge. Okay, so we're gonna get a bar, just build up some meter. We're gonna look at like why this move is so disgusting. So yeah, okay, so you're gonna do the move. Let's see here. 0 start off max, normal. It's pretty annoying how you have to. Let's see here. Because she also has this move. Boom. That's half life for like possibly pressing a button. Like for this character. She also has like a bunch of other disgusting things. Also, now that I think about it, is it the one in King of Fighters 98 UM version of Kasumi where she has the super counter, and if it doesn't connect, she gets the bar back? Like, she's standing there trying to do the counter, and if it doesn't hit, she just gets her meter back, so she can try again. Because I might be remembering this wrong. I don't remember if it's this game. I'm gonna have a look again. Let's see here. Gauge max. If somebody knows, tell me. I might be playing the wrong version of the character. And she also has this stupid Rekka from like half screen. You see the range on this thing? The range on this thing. You're never far enough away to not get hit by this. I kind of forgot the input. Oh yeah, it's just, yeah, like that. Rekka builds a lot of meter, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I can't remember if it's this game. Let's try this again. I'm just gonna whiff. Yeah, she does not get the meter back in this version. Still though. No super flash unless it actually connects, at which point it's already too late. She also has, what is this? This move. See if I can time this correctly. Or actually, this is probably better for a GCA. Let's see here. Guard, life gauge, counter. GCA. There we go. Let's see here. He's not doing it. Come on, you have... Oh, because he doesn't have meter, okay. Max. There we go. There we go. So, this move should... Yeah. Doesn't seem quite as reliable. Either way, this thing can beat other moves pretty hard. Invincible body blow, invincible fake. Oh yeah, she has this too. Low counters. Low counters is let's see. Oh, we have comments. She can combo from both power wave supers from quarter circle back. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh my god, did you see that? He tried the GCA and it just got hit. I think you have to do the light version for that. Oh my god. Where are your hitboxes, Diamond? Jesus. Okay. What is going on? Okay. Yeah, that's the fast version. Let's see. Doesn't seem to work. Both Power Wave supers from core circle back kick, okay. Half circle forward punch, which is wait, half circle forward punch? Half circle back forward. Oh yeah, yeah. The unblockable. Might be a timing thing. Or it's a super cancel. Or it's a Goro thing. That should work. Let's see. Ah, it's a super cancel. Okay. That's why I messed up. There we go. Just need to get him out of the corner. Ah, yeah. Okay. For some reason this is not working. This is definitely super cancelable as well. Oh my god. Okay. Low. Oh yeah, the low. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The let's see here. So dual ultimate ecstasy crunch. Let's try it. Am I doing the... Oh, it's punches, okay. Yep. That move has no startup. You see how long he's in the air? This move does not care. It has no startup at all. Oh my god. Yeah, Kasumi is just the best character. I don't even play Kasumi in this game. I just showed off like a tiny bit of why she can be good. Of course, tier-wise we also have this guy, but it's K-Dash. I mean, he's always gonna be good. He's top tier in most of the games that he's in. Not all of them, but I believe he's like always in the upper echelon. You have these characters who kind of look similar in the portraits, like Joe Higashi and Diamond, like they have similar headbands. Joe Higashi, they did a number on him in this game. They gave him this move that you can charge. This is wildly different from the one he had. Like the input is just a Tiger Knee motion for a super, like this fucking super. Like you don't even need to try to get this to combo. It's not a double anything. It's just the Tiger Knee motion. This is basically like doing a fireball. This move is so dumb. It's like so easy to do. But the one he had in King of Fighters 2 Vanilla, the flying knee, that thing, holy shit, that thing. It was everything that you wanted. It was crazy fast. It did a fuck ton of chip damage, and it reaches like from this end of the screen. You could just like, if they flinch from this range, you could just do the Tiger Knee super and just beat them. Whatever they did, it was like, I'm gonna hit you first. If you blink, I can hit you with the super. K-Dash is pretty good at Nest Saga. Yeah, he is. They also gave this guy, let's see here, they also got a new super in this one. Strongest low kick in history. I love the name on this. It's just a giant low kick. The strongest low kick. I wonder if this is the... let's see here. Is this unblockable? Is this the one you can't block? Or do you have to charge? Yeah, if you charge it up, it's unblockable. I wonder if it's the same for this. If you charge it up, does it become unblockable? Yup. The OG knee, everyone hated that move because it was the neutral. Yeah. I played Joe Higashi a lot in 2002 because simply because of that, the OG knee. it was so dumb. That the whole neutral was like, if you try to press a button and I do this, I win. The original 2002 had a lot of like really weird stuff as well, like this move that Kula has. It's not the one you think, but she did have, where is it? This thing. That's a normal. Like, you see the fucking range on this? Like, she has pretty good range. Like, her fireballs are pretty decent in range. Like, they don't go quite full screen, but they're, like, fast, reliable, big hitboxes. She has a DP that goes, like, crazy far. This one is really awkward to punish. And she has the spin kicks. And also like additional follow-ups like the fireball or just a straight up sweep. But then she has this fucking thing. It's like, this is my neutral. If I do this move and you press a button, you might get counter hit. And if you get counter hit, let's see here. If you get counter hit, oh, in this one it's just a hard knockdown. Okay, but still, like, fucking hard knockdown. It's just, yeah, I win the neutral and I get Oki if I'm close enough. Just slide. Oh yeah, you get some mad frame advantage right there. I remember watching someone try to roll bait the OG knee and got hit right at the start of the recovery on the roll. I could see the salt when that happened to that guy. Yeah. Punishing rolls is, I mean, that's a pretty... It's a very useful strat. Let's see here. Critical eyes on the front. Yeah, it is actually... You can actually get... Yeah, there we go. You can get the wall bounce. I knew that was a thing. So if you're far away and you're playing the footsies properly, you can actually get the counter wire on this thing. And you get a free DP or, you know, super or whatever. Especially since it has freeze completion. Let's see, what was the input again? Yeah. Oh, come on. Stop doing DPs. Oh, that's not the super I thought it was. Yeah, she also has this thing. This thing actually doesn't seem like it's very good because it's so slow. Like, it doesn't combo properly a lot of the time unless you cancel into it like this. But even then you see that it acts kind of weird. Like, sometimes it combos, sometimes it doesn't. But this thing, at least in 2002 vanilla, when she closes her fist, like actually does the attack, that thing has such massive fucking priority. It's actually insane. I've seen this move beat the Genocide Cutter clean. Like, he actually got counter hit doing the Genocide Cutter into the 1-inch punch. So, like, even though it's super slow, it's like, once it's out there, you better fucking block. Yeah, it's a weird looking punch, but I swear to God, I've seen this thing beat the Genocide Cutter clean. Just because he did it kind of late, and then she closed her fist, and suddenly it's like the Genocide Cutter just falls apart and doesn't work. Her FLP is not as consistent as... Yeah, that's the thing. Like, this thing isn't actually, like, that good. It's just, like, when she closes her fist, like, the hitbox on that thing is gigantic. Kind of hard to see, but, at least that was the case in 2002 Vanilla. Let's see here. We also have Athena, of course. Already checked Nameless. Vanessa is back. This guy is so cool. This guy is so cool. Let's do some Seth. Look at his stuff. This guy is so cool. Like he does. He's like African American, and he does like fucking. What is that? Judo or like Aikido or some shit? He's like, for once, it's not a boxer. This guy does like. Let's see here. He has like counters. He has these fancy kicks. Like a command low kick. Let's take away the counter. And he has like this super fast fireball thing. Sort of a fireball. And of course the command thing. Flying kicks. Oh wait. This cocky grin. In air. Oh yeah, he has all of these command moves in the air. He can do dive kicks. He can do dive kicks at a deep angle. He can do them straight down. He can do them backwards. He can do them like as a flip forward. Funny normal you could anti-air with. Yeah. This guy. I miss him. He has the practical super. This thing. It's very reliable. And then he has this thing. Ah! Flash torso grab, which is his counter super. And he also has, let's see. Oh, Bloom of Chrysanthemum. What is this move again? Oh yeah, it's the one that switches your controls. Follow up on the LP dive with DFLK, it's a bait. Let's see here. DFLK. Oh yeah, like that? Or you mean like, let's see here. Oh there, oh it's actually its own thing. Yeah. Recognized martial art, can't think of what it's called. Yeah, it's like some sort of like Asian grappling. Rising Sun, SP can CW and it's super cancelable. Counter wire and super cancelable. I especially like how you can actually cancel out of this. Like, you can just make this a long-range sweep. It's kind of finicky, though. I don't think you have to hit them. Pretty sure you don't have to hit them. It's just awkward. Messes people up and spacing it's nuts. Yeah, this guy's. And this is the toned down version of him. Like, you know how Seth used to be, like with all the bullshit he could do in the air? Like, this is the fair version of him. Where you actually have some semblance of a chance because he only really has the 4 options. Like, he can stomp on you or do the dive kick backwards or the deep or high one. Oh, you have to hit? Okay. Oh, wait, I just did it again. I didn't hit him with that one. Ah, yeah. Let's see. Moon Ocean. That is the excessive one. Let's just do the excessive one. I love the attack. Let's see. Kick. Ah, yeah. Oh, wait. That's not the right move. I love this attack though. This thing is just so excessive. That's super. It's like he just mounts you and punches you in the face. Just keeps punching you in the face. And that's the super. It's just he trips you up, sits, puts you in a mounted position, and he just punches you in the face repeatedly. We have Vanessa, of course. If we want to talk about punchy characters. Let's see. Yeah, you get more hits if you mash. Redhead versus redhead. I messed up. Yeah. 9-hit combos. B&Bs. He also has this super long range sweep. Or long range punch, rather. She has this thing. She has a lot of special moves that you can cancel into other special moves. Like this thing. This thing has like follow-ups. And this one of the follow-ups is that you do this move. And this move also has follow-ups. Which one of them is going into this move. So you can like do sway into this, into sway, into this, into sway, into this, into sway, and just keep going like that, and you can do it faster too. This one avoids attacks, and this one just moves really fast. Punch of weaving, yeah. And then you see here charge moves, and she has the Hellion, the counter punch. This one, when she does this one, she blocks at the same time. She blocks with one arm and she just throws a punch. So if you try to press a button when she's ready, she just blocks and then punches you anyway during the middle of the attack. During puncher weaving, yeah, she has a version of this one too, same attack, but she does it downwards. Forbidden Eagle, and then of course she has the crazy puncher, and she punches you so hard her hands hurt. I'm praying Seth comes back in King of Hearts 15. I just miss his swag and how he would comb his hair like God after he wins. Max mode, she can pull off insane swave into weave combos. Yeah. Oh yeah, we haven't even max mode. When you can cancel special moves into other special moves. Let's see here. I messed up. But yeah. And she also has Champion Puncher. This thing. This thing has like a weird hitbox on it. Which allows her to do stuff like this. When she hits you, she just puts you on the ground so that you're standing up, and then she does the finishing touches. So like this thing is like, if you get the first hit, you get all of the hits. It doesn't matter. she will just put you in a position where she punches you until you're dizzy, and you have no choice but to take the hit to the face. And like you saw there, it doesn't care that much about where you actually are. Like, you can be way above her, and you probably hit them anyway. And she had Gaia gear in long distance, which is just Rick Stroud super. If you're a fan of Rick Stroud, I'm sorry. He's never coming back as long as this character is a thing. Her low super is a shout out to Rick Stroud super from Real Ball 2. Yeah, this move. Her whole, like, I mean, this move is a Rick Stroud move. This punching thing, also a Rick Stroud move. Even this, how do you do this again? Even this move is a Rick Stroud thing. Like, her whole move list is basically just Rick Stroud, but with a cooler character. So if you're a Rick Stroud fan, because I like Rick Stroud, even though he actually kind of sucks. Like, he's not a very good character tier-wise. But if you like Rick Stroud, he's not coming back, because if he comes back, it's to replace Vanessa, and that will never ever happen. So that character is dead. Like, just give up. He's not coming back. He's a really cool character, but he's not coming back because Vanessa exists. I also have her boyfriend. Oh yeah, let's check out some Yuri. Yuri, the character who her fighting style is copying the Shoto clones from Street Fighter. That's her fighting style. So she has the Sakura Fireball. She has the, you know how Ryu has the Dragon Kick, the Thrust Kick that sometimes launches? Yeah, she just took that from him. She has some original moves, obviously, like she has the her own double DP, that's a thing she came up with. She has the Saiha, which is a thing she came up with. I don't know if this version, this is plus on block. It has been in some games, like a sort of frame trap. I remember back in the day, I think the thing about that is that Vanessa's husband is dead, and Rick hasn't been around for a long time. And I think the jury is still actually out on that. I don't think SNK ever outright said that her husband isn't Rick Stroud. I don't remember them addressing that. At the very least, for a really long time, it was like, it only made sense. Like, she has a guy, she fights like this guy who hasn't been seen in forever. He's probably dead. It's probably her husband. So Rick Stroud is the guy who died so she could be a main character. Let's see. What does she have in this? She has her Ryoken. The Akuma Air Fireball. Though she technically came up with this. She had an Air Fireball well before Akuma was even a thing. She has Yuri Super Slash, which is this kick, of course. Slash shoes. Wasn't this move like also mad plus on block? And she has her own super, of course, when she just stomps on your face. And yeah, it's the one she always has. And then she has the Shin Shoryuken, of course. Because you're not copying Shotos unless you have the Shin Shoryuken. Shincho Appa! It's like, where did you get that move from? Maybe Street Fighter 3. Like, yeah, probably Street Fighter 3. Totally original. Then she has Super Ryoku Rambu. Just Super Ryoku Rambu. Push to hold. It's basically dance super. What is that called? Koryuken? No. He also has like it's a version of his Rambu type super, but she finishes off with Shinshouryuken. Just Jackal. That's Yuri in a nutshell. There's also like Kenzo. Oh wait, actually a better example of alternate characters, Takuma. So Takuma, technically, actually, let's play the other version of him first. The one that you know. Alternate Takuma is the one, he plays like he always does. He's actually, for a Sakazaki family member, his fighting style does not change a lot at all. He always has the same toolkit. He always has this fireball, which is really good. He also has this counter punch, which is a stand-in for his DP. He puts his arm up, his arm blocks. So it's actually a very nice anti-air. If they attack, he blocks and then he punches them, and if you time it a little different, he can just, you know, punch them anyway because his hitbox is pretty high up. He also has a running command throw. And I think that's it. Oh yeah. He has the kicks. The kickstart launch. Let's see here, you can do, the classic is to do this. Yeah, the classic. Let's see, I think it's a negative now, I don't recall if it was positive. Her hip attack has the right... Her hip attack at the right spacing is safe. Yeah, Yuri is a character that has a lot of like... the attacks that are very difficult to punish. Even her double DP is kind of a pain in the ass to punish because she can delay it for so long that it's easy to overexert yourself and just get caught by the second one. Because it's so hard to tell if she's doing the light version or not. So that one is always a challenge. I mean, you can always punish it if she commits to the second one, but if she doesn't, then it's gonna become like sort of a mind game. Not that she does that a lot, but yeah. So this guy started out with a glitch that that made his Tatsu just straight up launch. It was supposed to do this, just knock them down. But somebody messed up the X and Y values, so it pops them way up into the air instead, where they can actually be juggled. And that was the first instance, I think it was in King of Fighters 95 where he first got this. And SNK, they basically admitted that, yeah, the reason he has this kick and why it sends them like straight up into the air is literally because somebody messed up the X and Y values. They were supposed to fly back, not up. And the fact that he had juggle points is because, as you can see, the first hit puts them off the ground and then the second hit launches them. So it was supposed to be able to juggle into itself. So that's why you end up with the Takuma combos. Because somebody made a mistake. Yeah, this has been, this double kick thing has been a thing for forever. I think like since King of Fighters 95 when it was first introduced. And SNK being SNK, they decided this is not a bug, it's a feature. It's going to be a thing that this character has now. We're gonna leave this in and just balance the character around the fact that he has a fucking Tatsu that launches. We're just gonna let this be a thing now. It's like the Hydern glitch when he misses his Moon Slasher and he does more damage on his command throw for no reason at all. He has that in every game he's in. Every single one. It stopped being a glitch ages ago. I think King of Fighters 14 was the first game where they like, instead of leaving the glitch in, they recreated it on purpose. So, like, King of Fighters 14 was, like, the first game where they were like, yeah, this character has had this glitch for so fucking long, we never bothered to actually fix it. So, in this game, since we're making everything from the ground up, we are going to give Hydern his command throw glitch, and we're gonna make it so that this is a feature for the move. That's how it's gonna be. Oh yeah, there's Unretican. This is pretty tricky to do on this controller. Always kind of awkward. But yeah, the classic. I love the animation on this because if you do it like this, you always get 13 hits. Always. If one of the attacks connect, you get all of them. Like, he will restart the animation to get all of the hits. He can whiff every single one of these except the last one and still get you for all 13 hits. I kind of wish that characters like Chun-Li would have something like that, you know, with her lightning kicks. But this guy is like, yeah, I'm gonna stand here and gonna throw 13 punches. If any of them hit, I'm gonna hit you with this full combo every single time. Every single time you're gonna get all 13 hits. Even if you whiff, he will restart the whole animation just to hit you with the whole thing. Love that. So he has a bunch of like command normals. Like this thing, I think it's an overhead. This is definitely an overhead. And let's see here. Horse strike. Oh yeah, the OGE thing. Chest all. Let's see. They made it very difficult to hit. In King of Fighters 2001, anybody who had an attack like this had an infinite in the corner. Every single character. Like Kim Kapoan could just knock you down with like a CD attack or his flash kick or a throw in the corner. And then he could just do Legs of Conquest forever until you died. Bao had the same thing with his little stomp. Takuma had this thing. Chest all. So one of the easiest way to beat Ignis in King of Fighters 2001 is to pick one of those characters, knock him down in the corner, and just OTG him until he dies. Because there's no way out. You just die. Because you won't have time to tech. And because you don't have time to tech, the OTG becomes guaranteed, which knocks you down. And you won't have time to tech before the next one hits you. So you get knocked down again. And it's that until you die. Let's see here. I have the Ryoku Rambu, of course. I like the version that he has in... Oh, does he have it in this? Because he's one of those guys that will do multiple supers. I think this is the one. Yeah, he just does 3 of his supers in a row. The Haoshokoken that you can also charge. And he has the Neo Demon God attack, which is unblockable super. I'm not sure if you can jump it in this. Either way, this is unblockable. So, yeah. And then he also has the Lion Killer, which is a new move for this this version of the game, I think. Yeah, new animation. Looks pretty badass. He just throws the fucking lion at you. This giant lion laser thing. Like, what the hell is that thing? You see the fucking hitbox on that thing? Let's see here. A lot of people were upset about no Fireball Akuma. I think no Fireball Akuma was cool. You can combo into the QCB from the charge kick. It was also a 98. Oh yeah. That's what you were saying. Because we also have this new version of Takuma, who is very different, but also very good Like, it didn't make him a bad character, it just made him, like, not have his fireballs. So he has this fireball, and this fireball. Like, it has a big hitbox, like, surprisingly big. Let's see, like, that's pretty nice range for such a fast move. And this move has, like, way bigger range than it actually shows. Like, you see that? How the hell is that hitting him? The spark isn't even close at all. It has like a good 2 inches to go. He also has this thing. I'm not actually sure what this does. I think it's like a block. And this thing, ridiculously safe. Ridiculously safe. This super fast, especially this one. Especially this one, you can just do this at your leisure. It has no fucking recovery. Just do it. His forward half sucker forward punch. Yeah, this one. You can guard break with this, I think. Is that the version? Let's see here. Yeah, oh my god, that's a light version of that's crazy fast. Like, Jesus. Oh yeah, I can totally buffer that. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, this thing... When he does the heavy version of this move, it just guard breaks. Let's just make them guard and also stand up, unlike before. Oh my god. You're not blocking. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Always guard breaks. The whole guard. There's the guard gauge. Yeah, you can see he guard break meter like a Chad. Yeah, like just heavy fireball is enough to guard break. Just, oh. And then you have, of course, the Howl Chicken Kogan. Let's see here. That's just super cancelable. So you can just get a free super even if they're blocking. Yeah, just do the push back on this thing and just like no recovery. Really good hitbox. This one also, like, you see how heavy that is on block? Like, I can move really fast after that. And of course, Tiger Killer, that's the counter super, I think. Yeah, it has a really weird input. Yeah. Guard break meter like a Chad. Let's see here. We have time for a little more. Let's see. Who does the chat want to see? Do tell me if you have any tricks. I'm gonna check on Yashiro for a little bit and just make sure that... Does he still have the glitch in this? Because Yashiro had a super fun glitch that also became like, oh, it's not a glitch, it's a feature. We are totally meant for this to be a thing. Let's see if I can remember how to do it. Let's see here, the jet counter and the steel jet counter. Yeah, okay, let's see here. So we have... Yeah, we have this. And this, and... Yeah. It's when you... it used to be a glitch, but if you try to do the jet counter, he has two different versions. So if you do the heavy version, he does the uppercut. If you do the light version, he does the straight punch. And if you press both punches, he does the light version, but he can still do the uppercut. You know, so he can get like the one you can combo into and still get the launcher. Like that. Like that was people cheating, making him think that like he did the fast version, but it allows for the uppercut to be put in there, so you can actually combo it to super off of like super easy normal combos. You can still do the follow-up, but like, let's see. Yeah, this thing, it's just, oh, okay, so this character just has a special move that you can combo into that's super fast, super reliable, that launches and goes straight into super for free. No super cancel necessary for this guy, because somebody forgot to check the button buffers. So now he has a crazy good combo. But yeah, that was the thing. It's like what the character's probably known for. But yeah, anyway. Do we have any requests, or do you want me to look into something or look at something? Yeah, Big Brain Yashiro, that's a laugh. Speaking of Big Brain Yashiro, you know this guy? That's a big brain character. Do you know how to do Hyper Hop CD? Good. If you know that, you know how to play this fucking character. You get them in the corner and you do Hyper Hop CD until they die. It doesn't matter what they do. Just do that move until death. And if they block, you do have tools for that too. Just hit them with the thing and you get a free super. Have you done every variation of Ramon's low health? Oh, that's a thing we can do. That's perfect. Let's do that. Because this guy has, let's see here, Hypnotic Tiger. Ah, that's not the input. I thought it was the input. Hold on, let me try that again, because that was clearly not. Yeah, this one. Viva Mexico! The body splash. I like how he just does repeated rolling soul bots. Headbutt. This thing, this rolling soul bots. Drop kick. How many versions does he have? Drop kick again. But that's body splash, headbutt, and drop kick. What are we gonna get? Ah, another drop kick. Ah, that's a shame. Ah, doing the follow-ups on this is so hard. The timing is so weird. I like this animation. Ah, okay, so we got all three then. Headbutt, body splash, and drop kick. I really like this animation because it looks so silly. It's just him charging up for the drop kick. If you let the button go, he does the drop kick. And he's just like walking back and forth like super fast. He does not have his... oh yeah, he hasn't gotten his headbutt yet. That was such a cool move for them to add. He has the low altitude drop kick though, this thing. He does have rolling soul bath. Let's see here. with the follow-up. At least I think that's how you do it. Let's see. Oh, you're supposed to do 2 of them. I'm sorry. Let's see from this side. Rolling Sobat. During rolling Sobat, it's supposed to be any button. There we go. There we go. And that's super cancelable. So he can combo into like this thing and just put you up and then grab you with a super. Somersault. Tiger Road. Are you supposed to press the 4? During Tiger Road, when in contact with the wall. There we go. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, the weirdest move. Like, what is this thing? What is that input? Check out the input on Birds of Paradise. Down, down, light punch, heavy punch. And that does this. Like, what is this supposed to be? Like sort of a special move overhead? Like, you just trip? Like, what is that? I keep messing up. There we go. Thank God they improved that move after this. Yeah, Ramon got some really cool upgrades. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. If you're gonna finish up, we're gonna finish up with what's a Mai? No Mai, no Bai. She's in this game. This is one of my favorite versions of the character because, again, bullshit. She has some Mary in her in this. Like, she has this normal attack and this normal attack at the same time. So basic mix-up is just normal, double sweep, or normal overhead into. Let's see if I can get this. Pretty sure that's how you do it. Yeah. Yeah, like that. So like any stray hit can lead into this and the ninja bees. It's really awkward to do for some reason. Not. Either way, you can cancel into it, or you can just do the double sweep. So like brain dead mix-ups. She also has like super good fireballs. Like, you just cannot win a fireball war against this character. Like, this thing is too fucking fast. She also has that thing. And this is also the version that has like the disgusting Oki bullshit, where she can knock you down and then just come at you at like weird angles. Like you can't tell which side she's on. Like if you throw them like this and then you just do like weird angles like this because she kind of switches directions. So if you're good at placing that, you can like make it really awkward to get up and block because this thing just hits at like the weirdest positions. Now I'm kind of messing up, but yeah, you can make this thing work, and you can also use this for like even weirder angles. And she still has this thing, the Kyo Hammer Punch. Like, that's a thing Mai has for some reason. Like, this thing, it wasn't bad enough that Kyo has this fucking thing. And she also has, like, the dive kick and this thing. And she still has the Hammer Punch. And she has the air throw. Like, Mai in this game is just air supremacy, the game. You cannot fucking jump at this character. She has too many ways to just dominate in the air. Air throws, air command normals that have weird angles, and you can just jump in for free with this bullshit. Yeah, you see all of these command attacks. That's just her command normals. 5. And she has the Ryo-Embu classic thing. Brain dead combo thing. I think. How are you supposed to... There's a trick to using this? Is it... Either way, the heavy version is faster for some reason. And she also has this thing. That is supposed to go into... You're supposed to cancel out of this, I think? Oh yeah, she has Reckless too. Really awkward to do. I never quite liked this move because it's you have to be so goddamn fast. There we go. Remember, this is toned down version where it's not getting Ceph levels of space control. Yeah, exactly. This thing used to be much easier to aim with because you could basically pick your own angle at will, but now she kind of floats a little bit, making it a bit harder to get the position. She also has this knee, which is much better than it looks. Deadly Ninja Bee thing, of course. Super, of course. I think you're supposed to be able to... Yeah. The Kyo, again. She sort of has the Kyo, where she has this double kick and she can cancel in, cancel stuff into it. Or out of it, rather. Like that. But it's not as good as the one Kyo has, because she doesn't have 5 hours to hit confirm. Every Fatal Fury character has at least one new move in this game. Yeah, pretty much. So she got this thing. That's her Real Bout 2 Super, I think. And of course the Deadly Ninja Bees. The Super Deadly Ninja Bees. And of course the one that we was gonna look at, this thing. Oh, we got the perfect one. Boom. I wonder if this is still unblockable. Yeah, it probably is, actually. Yeah. Oh wait, there is one more, actually. No, one more. The Black Hawk. I have to show that off. Let's see. Unblockable. I actually won a first to 10 by picking this character and getting this move as the last hit. I was playing with I didn't have a lot of people to play King of Fighters with, like, as a kid, because I was the only like SNK fan until I got like a bit older. So I got in touch with like a sort of a group of Asian guys once I like got my own place, and they were super into like SNK games. I finally had somebody to play with offline. And the thing is, like, they had a guy called Terry, as in Terry Bogard, like that was his name, and a guy called Tung, like the guy in Fatal Fury. And Tung, I could never ever fucking beat. He was crazy good at every single King of Fighters game. Like, I couldn't even touch the guy. So Terry was a damn cheater. He would use like every trick that he could to win. But otherwise we were like fairly even. It was just the guy loved to fight dirty. Like, he would use anything. Thanks for repping SNK in Sweden. Yeah. So that was like really good. We also played a lot of Dead or Alive. Because we were also a fan of that. But the King of Fighters was like the main thing. But so I practiced super hard. We were playing King of Fighters 2002 by then. And I wanted to like, I'm gonna first to 10 these guys. And I'm gonna beat all 3 of them, including Tung. Like, I need to beat this guy at some point. So I practiced. I had this team of Mai was a backup character. Mary, Rio, and King. And I looked up hitboxes. I had max mode combos. I was doing the Doki max cancel bullshit, like all of it. And Rio was just there to be like, you know, what he does. Like, Rio, the counter hit man. Like, if he sees you, if you have a pattern, Ryu can beat that pattern. Doesn't matter what it is. Like, if you press a button and he presses a button, Ryo just fucking wins. You can't jump on him when he's ready. You can't do supers on him when he's ready. Like, everything that he can react to, he can beat easy. So that was the team, and King did a lot of the legwork. Like, she was clearly the character that they struggled with, so I beat, I was able to beat Terry pretty convincingly by just exploiting the fact that everything that King does is a fucking anti-air. So I was able to get him, and so I was gonna play Tung next, and King did a lot of work, but again, the guy is crazy good. So I really had to put everyone to work, and Rio was actually falling behind a bit because I couldn't figure out his thing. So I tried playing some Joe and do the disgusting OG knee bullshit, which got me like pretty close. And so we ended up at like, we were playing first to 10, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm actually doing pretty well against this guy. I've been trying to beat this guy for a year. I never got a match off of him, let alone a first to 10. But Rio is just not doing it, and like King and Mary, they're fine, but I need somebody with like some bullshit. Who can I pick? So I pick Whip, and I start doing like this bullshit to like just troll, and things start to get desperate. But I actually do have still King in the background. I'm just trying to build meter, like doing this bullshit, and like her like this thing, just doing like the mix up with the, what is that low, you know, and just being generally annoying because I wanted a meter for King because I had like max mode combos. And so the match starts winding down, and we're like pretty close, but I want to close it out. I have like really low health, but I have all of this fucking meter, and I just get the idea, like, I'm gonna do this fucking thing. I'm gonna do the fucking gun. So I'm just gonna do this, and I do it like that from full screen. He tries to block, he gets killed, like he gets hit by it and he dies. And he Tung asks, like, what the fuck was that? That was clearly a fireball, but I know I blocked. How did I die to this? Because he had just lost, so it was like a 10-9. I finally gotten this guy. Finally gotten this guy, and he lost to the Blackhawk. And he was like, why couldn't I block? I know I blocked. And I was like, She pulls out a fucking 44 Magnum and shoots you in the face. Why would you think that you can block this? Look at this thing. Do you see the size of that gun? It's like, yeah. If you didn't know that this was a thing, I understand, because nobody fucking plays whip. But it got me through that first to 10. Because he didn't know that you can't block a fucking gunshot in a fighting game. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was a story. But yeah, I actually kind of miss those guys. I wonder if they're still around. I haven't talked to them in years and years because we all moved to different parts. They were called the E-Tuna boys, like those three. And they're also the reason that I found out about a game called Real Bout Special Dominated Mind, which is not actually Real Bout Special. It's like a sort of version of Real Bout Special that came out for the PS1 specifically. Clearly, Ralph's Galactic Punch is the best projectile. Oh my god. About Ralph's Galactic, let's see, Phantom Galactica is technically the name. In King of Fighters 98, when he first got it, the Galactica Phantom on a counter hit would do precisely 100% health on hit. But that left you with 0%, and King of Fighters 98, you have to be minus to actually get KO'd. So if you had full health and he did the max Galactica Phantom and got a counter hit, he would empty your entire life bar, but you would be still alive, because 0 health doesn't kill you, -1 does. Real man's punch, is that what he says? Is that like in the English version, or? Yeah. Either way, how has this stream been going? I'm baffled by the fact that we had so many viewers for like just me trolling in King of Fighters 2002 practice mode and not even playing the game, just talking. Oh yeah, the English dub. I actually don't play King of Fighters Maximum Impact with the English dub because I can't stand the voice acting. I can't stand the voice acting. The hype man in Japanese is bad enough. The hype man with Kyo Kusanagi. Like his weird voice. But yeah. Yeah, okay. Stream seemed okay. So there's a definite improvement. That's good to know. At least I can work with this. I did have this stability thing going on in the background, and according to it, the connection was okay-ish. Like it would have preferred better connection to actually guarantee the things that we're trying to do, but so it's an improvement, but I'm still gonna have to look at some settings and stuff, and now I have additional data as well. So super cool. You got best SNK stories and facts. Oh, okay, fuck. Don't say that. I'm gonna have to start looking for more. Let's see. Well, some of it is kind of boring. Like I made a player like rage quit and throwing the controller at me because I did a Vanessa Infinite in King of Fighters. But you know, Vanessa Infinite is pretty annoying. It's like, yeah, he just got up and threw the controller at me. I was like, yeah, I mean, this is King of Fighters. Hey, this character is pretty bullshit. I'm sorry that you got the game and you tried to practice and then we played and that happened, but you know, it's a fighting game. It's things can get harsh. And I really like Vanessa. He's pretty good in this game. Infinite is pretty dumb. To be fair, the stream was great. Your storytelling is fun. Holy shit, that is... thank you so much. Thank you. Because, yeah, I'm just trying to fill in the airtime with stuff, because I really like SNK games. And I really like King of Fighters. I'll try to think up of some more stories, because, yeah, I've been playing, those... Oh, yeah, I got some stories, but I'll need to, work them out in my head. It's this, I could give you a teaser. It's like when I was in this King of Fighters 13 Grand Finals, and the Grand Finals lasted for like an hour and a half. That was pretty fun. An hour and a half just to settle the Grand Finals, because it was so fucking close. So people were asking, like, are you still doing the Grand Finals? I thought you would be done by now. It's like, yeah, we would have been done if we didn't have, you know, multiple last characters standing, and a reset, and a comeback, and then another comeback, and, you know, both of us are too afraid to press buttons. Next week, my special guest is Kawasaki Dono. Kawasaki Dono, I had no idea how to make games. I got lucky for 2 decades. Oh man, I would love to interview Boss Kawasaki. That guy is amazing. I mean, he's retired now and he's very old, but man, that should be like a life goal. Like, meet him before he passes and just tell him how awesome he is. I was like, yeah, I'm just some random Swede who started playing SNK games because they showed up in the arcade in a country that I'm not sure, in a county that I'm not sure you even knew existed. I've been playing all of your games for decades, and you probably don't even think of Sweden as a big market, because it really isn't. It's just this one person. But yeah. We might do some more SNK appreciation streams, because I was thinking about, like, what are there are other anthologies, because there's like the Fatal Fury games. We haven't done those, and there's also a Last Blade, and the other assorted classics. He held the company for so long. He's a real legend. Yeah. He's also the guy who buried his own company just to screw over people that he didn't like. I already mentioned the Aruse scandal, where Kawasaki was so pissed off at what they were doing to his company that he literally crashed SNK into the ground and killed the whole franchise just so he could get back at them. And, well, spoilers, SNK are still around. Aruse are, like, nobody's even heard of them anymore. But, yeah, at one time, they actually owned SNK, and he did not like that. Either way, it's time to finish up the stream. We've gone for about as long as I was planning. I really appreciate the turnout, especially since this was just a thing that I decided to do on a whim to test internet connection stuff. I will keep working on the issues and hopefully have everything sorted by the time we play the Call of Cthulhu on this Thursday. That is still on schedule, as far as I know, and then next week we will be returning on Musa Monday to play the Way campaign, and hopefully actually be able to do the Battle of Chirbi with Cao Cao. And we can find out if the infamous retreat where Cao Cao kept getting ahead of himself and bragging about how dumb his opponents were who couldn't catch up to him and lay traps for him, and every time he said that, they sprung a trap on him until everybody was dead except him. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know if there are any SNK games in particular that you're interested in, and I could do another one. But for now, take care, and I'll see you later.